862. AFR Talk, Financial Issues. My name's Dan Celia. It's great to be here. We're going to get back to the phones. Again, 888-589-8840. But AFA Action, afaaction.net. I hope you're getting your voter's guide. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I need you to get that, folks. I want to make sure that you have every piece of encouragement that you possibly could have to vote, and to vote your values, and to encourage other people to vote, to have some ammunition as to why you should or should not vote for a particular candidate in your area or on a national level. We need all the help we can get. We need all the ammunition we can get. We're in a battle. We need to be able to fight, and we need to have weapons in order to have that fight, make that fight, and to stand firm. And the AFA Action Voter's Guide is one way of getting that. So go to afaaction.net so that you can be equipped in these next 7 days. afaaction.net. Doesn't cost anything. You just have to get it. You can print out your local representatives. You can look at it. You can get an app for your phone. If you want to get the app for your phone, that's fine. You can just download the app when you go to afaaction.net, or you can text from your phone. You can text 70994. 70994. That's the number you text to, and you just type in Apple or Android. Nothing else, just those words. If you type in any other words, then it'll get messed up. Just Apple or Android, depending on the kind of phone you have, and you'll get a link so that you can get that app right on your phone, and you can take your phone into the voting booth just to keep you refreshed as to the values that you're voting for. 888-589-8840. AFR Talk, Financial Issues. I'm Dan Celia. Let me go to D. D's calling us from South Carolina. Hi, D.
Hi, Dan. Thanks for taking my call. I listen to your program all the time and love it. I've got 2 or 3 questions, and I'll ask them, and then you can respond so I can hear clearly on the radio.
Okay.
Dan, first of all, we're in our 60s. We're financially stable. We purchased life insurance, whole life insurance, in the 1980s, and decreased that whole life as our needs became differently. I have a cash value of about $34,000 in his policy, and I was wondering, explain to me about cash value. Do I need to take it out? What do I need to do with it? Is it good where it's at? And my second question is, I have 2 grandchildren. I want to know if I need to buy life insurance for them. Is that the thing to do? And if that's not the thing to do, tell me what I need to do. And also savings bonds, U.S. savings bond. Been buying them for those children a couple of years now, and I'm scared to death of our government. And if you don't have any questions, I'll hang up and listen to you on the radio.
That sounds great. Thank you, D. God bless you. Thank you for calling. Here's the thing. Here's what I want you to do on your cash value on your life insurance. You need to do 2 things. Like all life insurance, I believe you need to assess whether there is going to be a financial hardship. A financial hardship should one of you die. So is there going to be a financial hardship? In other words, is that life insurance going to be, the death benefit I'm talking about, going to be something that is going to prevent that financial hardship? Now, maybe there was a day that there was. You had a mortgage, you had other debt, you were maybe trying to get kids through school or whatever the situation, and you needed that. That was to protect against that financial hardship. That's what life insurance is for, as far as I'm concerned. There are some cases where life insurance is used for estate tax and things, but that's rare. But yes. So that's why you have life insurance. So let's say you determine you don't really have a financial hardship. You'd be okay, without it. Here's what I want you to watch on the cash value. You got $34,000 cash value. There's going to be a day, D, there will be a day, if it hasn't already happened, where that cash value is going to start decreasing every year. Because if it is paid up and you're not putting any more premiums into it, there's going to be a day where the cash value, because of the fees and charges, are not going to pay for the premium. And the cash value is going to start going away. The very day that happens, I would close the policy and take your cash value. Because the last thing you want to do is leave it in there and have it dwindle away to nothing, to where all of a sudden you get a bill saying, hey, if you want to keep your life insurance, you got to send me a check for X amount of dollars. So I want you to watch that very closely. And I think that is one thing to do. If the cash value has been decreasing, then it may be a time now to close those policies out. But keep in mind that it's a taxable event. And what I mean by that is that a portion of that cash value is going to be taxable to you. So when you call the insurance company and you say, I'm thinking about cashing out my policy or closing my policy or whatever, they will tell you exactly how much of that cash value is considered taxable to you. So out of that $34,000, it might be, I don't know, it might be $500, might be $10,000. But there's a portion of it that's going to be taxable, and you should know that before you cash out of it.